November 4, Uniform Golf Lima.
Uniform Golf Lima, Roger, what's the name?
Golf Lima, Roger, what's the name?
Yeah, are you hearing me okay?
Yes, sir, you're about 8 over on the Georgia SDR.
Over on the Georgia SDR.
Okay, that's about where you are too. So name here is Carl, and we just finished hooking up a new radio here in the shack, and you're the first contact to see how it's working there. Over.
Roger, Roger, Carl. What radio is that you're running?
What radio is that you're running?
It's a Flex 6600, and running it to the Expert 2K amplifier.
Alrighty, and where are you, sir?
Alrighty, and where are you, sir?
Located here in Palm Harbor, Florida, here in the Tampa Bay area.
Roger, Roger, Carl. Okay, setup procedure is follows. We start with our processor engaged at a 3 out of 10, 30 out of 100. We just want a token amount, a 3 out of 10 or a 30 out of 100 on your compressor processor. Roger?
Your compressor processor, Roger.
Find the processor in here. All right, processor is so I got two settings on here: normal DX and DX plus. And so this is normal right here, and then this is DX right here, and then this is DX plus. So I'm not sure if that makes any difference.
Roger. I think normal would probably do it. We only need about a third of that processor's capability, so I think normal should do it. All right, now that we have the but make sure you're engaged. It's on at normal. And then let's go to your ALC meter with mic gain in hand. And as you speak fairly rapidly, 100, 200, 300, I want you to set your ALC for mid-scale to 2/3 by way of adjusting your mic gain control.
Adjusting your mic gain control.
Alrighty, so ALC is running, let's see, ALC is running about halfway right here. Yeah, about 50%, maybe 60%, something like that. Which has the there we go. Yeah, which has the mic gain set at like, what is it, 63%, which has it running about -10 on the ALC meter.
All right, so is that mid-scale to 2/3 on that meter, on your ALC?
2/3 on that meter, on your ALC.
And the ALC, virtually no movement whatsoever. See, if I turn the mic up, still almost nothing on the ALC. Even if I turn the mic all the way up, the ALC itself still doesn't read.
Oh, you have a malfunctioning piece of equipment there, or you haven't dialed in your ALC. Anyway, come down, I don't know what your top reading was there, but come down about 20 clicks to probably about 60 on that microphone, and let me hear you.
On that microphone, and let me hear you.
All right, this is turned about 60, and just as an FYI, running the Heil 781 as the microphone, and so the mic's set at 60, and the audio level on the microphone on the meter is running about 50%, give or take.
All right, Carl, your audio curve is very mid-range, not any bottom end at all. So if you could, let's go to your EQ page and see what we need to do there. Do you know how to get to your equalization?
Yeah, let me. Yes, I'm on the. Yep, and I can see right here. I don't have any. I got all mid, no low whatsoever.
Yeah, so bring your low bass up to 0 level, flat. Low is up to flat.
Low is up to flat.
Hang on, I bumped the VFO here. Hang on a second. All right, so say that again. Bring which to flat?
You want to bring your bottom end, your base up to flat, base up to plus or minus 0, flat position.
Plus or minus 0, flat position.
All right, base is flat.
Okay, now what kind of EQ is that? Is that a 3-band or what is that?
Who is that? Is that a 3-band or what is that?
It's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8-band. 8-band EQ built into the radio.
Oh, Frank, okay. All right, so the whole idea here on an equalizer is to balance the bass to mids and the treble to mids. So we want to take everything from 800 cycles to 1.5K and make those flat. Everything from 800 cycles to 1.5K flat. Roger, Roger?
5K flat. Roger, Roger.
All right, so in essence, they're all flat now. Like everything is everything but let me move one up. So they're all now completely flat, and so there's a little bit of audio, but everything is flat.
Great, great. Okay, now what we want to do is take that top EQ. What does that top EQ say for frequency? What frequency? I'm assuming there's a parametrics, and what frequency is the center frequency for the parametric?
Is the center frequency for the parametric?
The very top is 8K, and the one beneath that is 4K.
I take the 4K up to plus 5. 4K up to plus 5. Just leave the parametric, other parts of the parametric the same. Just leave that. Just boost 4K to plus 5. Roger?
Okay, to plus 5. Roger.
All right, I'll do it while I'm talking here. So this is with it flat, and then as I'm talking here, I'm going to boost that up, and there is plus 5 right there. So plus 5 on the 4K.
All right, and take on the 2K, you had that one below it. Take it up to about a plus 4.
Get up to about a plus 4.
All right, so here's that flat on the 2K, and we're taking the 2K up to plus 4, and that's at plus 4. The next one down from here is 1K.
I leave 1K flat, and now why don't you give me what's the bottom one there? Your low frequency. What frequency is that?
What frequency is that?
The very last one is 63, and the one up from that is 125. The next is 250, and the next is 500.
All right, 250 plus 3. 250 plus 3.
250 plus 3.
Doubled with you. So the one on the bottom is 63. The next one from that is 125, then 250, then 500. So 63, 125, 250, and 500.
Roger, got that. Okay, on the 250 plus 3. On the 250 plus 3. Roger?
50 plus 3. Roger.
All right, so here's the 250 flat, and we're going to go to 250 plus 3, so that's 250 at plus 3.
All right, now I want you to go back to your 4K and add 2 more clicks boost on your 4K.
Clicks boost on your 4K.
All right, 4K is at 5, and now we're going to go to 7 on the 4K. Right there is 7, so that's 7 on the 4K.
All right, now I want you to give me 10 or 15 seconds and tell me about your antenna system so I can hear you. And I'll tell you what, before we do that, let's go back to your ALC. We've been jumping around here. Go back to your ALC and double check your ALC level as being mid-scale to 2/3.
Being mid-scale to 2/3.
All right, so on the ALC, there's no motion on the ALC whatsoever. But on the audio meter on the front, it's bouncing around between -10 and -20.
All right. Yeah, you need to check into your book about what's malfunctioning with your ALC, because that is really important. That is the Bible for your radio. The ALC will tell you more about what's going on with your radio than your best buddy down the street. So you need to check that out to see if you can get your ALC referenced. But as we can continue now, let's just go on where we are, and give me about 10 or 15 seconds on your antenna system.
On your antenna system.
All right, you know, I'm going to try something here for a second. If I turn processor off, let's see, that had no effect on the ALC. Yeah, the ALC has no motion whatsoever, so. All right, I'll turn the processor back on. So the antenna is just real simple. The antenna is a little fan dipole. What we're doing is we're setting up a remote station here. So I've got this identical setup at my house, which is about 300 or 400 yards away, and then I got a separate building here on the property. We're setting up a remote station that we're mainly going to be connecting up on my iPhone.
Roger that. Okay, on your mic gain control, come up 5 clicks. Yeah, I think you were at 60. Come up to 65, because I can see ballistically on the meter that you're not at 3 dB, and that's where we're trying to get you at a 3 dB dynamic range. So come up 5 clicks on that mic. I think you were at 60, so that would be 65, and then let me hear you.
Be 65, and then let me hear you.
Up on the 63, I think you said. So it was flat, and so I just added some lows into it, so that 63 is now set at a 5.
No, take that EQ back to flat. I was speaking of your mic gain. Take that EQ back to flat. That's 63 cycles. Take that back to flat. And on your mic gain control, move it up to, I think you were at a 60. Go to a 65 on your mic gain control, Roger.
On your mic gain control, Roger.
All right, so mic gain is at 63 right here, and I think you said to move it up. And so I just moved the mic gain up to, right there, it's up to 70.
Roger. Okay, that looks good. That looks to be about a 3 dB dynamic range. And hello, it's getting late here. What we're looking for is a 3 dB dynamic range. So I think you are that now. So give me 10 or 15 seconds and tell me about your antenna system, Roger.
About your antenna system, Roger.
Yeah, the antenna is just a fan dipole, nothing fancy. A little fan dipole, 20, 40, and 80, up about 35 feet.
Roger that. Okay, I would suggest that you get a foam windscreen for your microphone. Just it's a small thing, but it's like $4 or something. But I did catch some plosives there, so. If you have a foam windscreen that you could slip on that mic, that would really help nail things down, Roger.
Nail things down, Roger.
Yep, sounds good. I appreciate it. All right, brother. I know it's getting late, and we're just getting things set up over here, and I really appreciate your time and helping us get this thing palatable. And I know the signals are a little weak, so I appreciate you hanging with us on the weak signal. So thanks a lot, my brother. We appreciate it, and we'll catch you in here next time. So this is N4UGL here in Palm Harbor, Florida. Thanks again, brother. I really appreciate it.
Roger, Carl. And if you go to YouTube and do a call letter search for Kilo Charlie 9, Victor Kilo Victor, along with today's date, 8/20/21, it will take you to this recording, and you'll be able to hear us working on your radio. So YouTube search for Kilo Charlie 9, Victor Kilo Victor, along with today's date, 8/20/21, will take you to this recording and give us 48 hours to get it uploaded. Roger?
48 hours to get it uploaded.
Roger. Thank you so much, brother. I really appreciate it.
Roger, Carl. 73, sir. This is a KC9VKV. We're fastly approaching, turning into a pumpkin here. We got about 2 or 3 minutes to get one more in. If you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.